Surveyors Institute of MW. With me today is Mr. Desmond Namangale, the Surveyors Institute of Malawi President. Welcome to the program.
It's my pleasure being here.
Thank you. SIM. Being the president of SIM, obviously you have a background possibly, so can you give us background who is Desmond Namangale, who is also the president of SIM?
Alright, fine, thank you very much. I'm Desmond Namangale, as I've already said, and for me to be the president of the Surveyors Institute of Malawi simply means I am a very environment practitioner. I did my bachelor's degree in land, specializing in estates management at University, and I graduated in 2012. And thereafter, I worked in the civil service as a evaluation officer under the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development as a evaluation officer for a very short period of time, and then I went to teach at then the Polytechnic, now Malawi University of Business and Applied Sciences. So being an academician, I had the opportunity whereby I went for further studies. I did my master's degree in international project management, specializing in construction at Glasgow University. Then I came back, and then I continued teaching. And then fast forward, I headed the Department of Land Economy and Quantity Surveying for 4 years. Then last May, I moved to Malawi. We are a global real estate consultancy firm, where I'm heading the firm as the managing director. So last October is when I got elected as the president of the Surveyors Institute of Malawi. So here I am. Basically, SIM, Surveyors Institute of Malawi, is meant to regulate 3 professional bodies. That's land surveyors, quantity surveyors, as well as the property valuers and estate agents. So SIM is there as an umbrella body to regulate the profession, the practicing of these 3 or 4 professionals that I've mentioned.
It seems like you've done quite a lot of things.
Not quite a lot, because I'm still learning, but I've done my part, but life is a process, so I'm still learning.
So how does it feel to head such an institute here in Malawi, whereby it's a country which is facing a lot of challenges?
Correct.
So how does it feel to be part of, how is the experience like?
Well, every day is learning day, as I said, and it's quite kind of challenging, but I'm not reading people who don't know what they're doing. These are professionals who have been in the industry for quite a long time than I've been myself. So it's just a matter of sitting there and telling one another what best needs to be done. It's not like I'm leading primary school kids, standard 1 kids. No, these are the professionals that know what needs to be done. And it's just a matter of you being the leader and giving your vision, and your subjects do as you expect. You don't need a whip to flog somebody to do the way you want things to be done. It's just a matter of putting forward your vision, and the rest to follow. Sure.
Kweni cholinga cha SIM ndi chani chifukwa mwina trainers kunja kusakudziwa SIM mwina ndikuyamba kumva cholinga cheni cha SIM ndi chani inde kwani zoti pali ma professionals angapo pali azangapo amene amapanga
amagwira mu
under SIM.
Yes.
Cholinga cheni cha SIM ndi chani?
Cholinga cheni cha SIM ndi kuonesa kuti ma students akapanga graduate ma colleges ndapusa ku Polytechnic na Mobasi ndapuzira ku Zoni. Now these are the 2 institutions in Malawi. Amasula akatswiri amene amagwira ntchito ya zokuza ndi malo komanso zomanga dziko muno. Now tibwere ku primary school or even ku college. Mumakhala class moja mati leader, ku college mati class representative amene amamina azinzake. Now the main idea is to kuchebesa mpungwe mukagwinde kathu kanchito. So SIM cholinga kwambiri ndi kubweresa ndothawa kubisa ntchito dzinoona kuti baka ngati kuti kuli chisokonezo tinacha. Koma kwambiri ndi kuonesa kuti ma practitioners ndatchulaje, ma professionals ndatchulaje, akugwira ntchito yawo moyenerera. kupanga zinthu zako opanda kuti okuyang'anira umakhoza kutayirira na kufuna kuchosa kutayirira kumene koko ndimene kuli simu kunabwera simu kuti izitha kuwunikira kumene zinthu zidakukhalira in as far as our profession is concerned. Mind you, simu ndi mgwirizano wa ma-professionals amene ndali naja imene ili yayikulu kwambiri mu dziko la Malawi inayambika mu 1975. So you can see kuti ma-professional bodies zinosasana kule simu iliko kale. Much as I've said kuti ambiri samatidziwa muna chifaa cha mmene nature nchika tumene makhalire sitimabwera kwambiri poyera kuzina kuti kuli fasi mu timapanga zakuti isonyo recent imene anthu akuzindikira kuti mene anthu akudziwa kuti kuli Surveyors Institute of Malawi ndi zolinga zake ndi kulondoloza kuti ntchito kagwira ntchito kamu built environment kazena motani.
So senza kuti aliyense amene student anaphunzirako built environment and economy and so on, it's a must to be a member wa SIM.
Now pali mitundu ingapo ya members pali student member awandi amene amakhala member adakali pa school ngati net student because kupanga apply for membership as a student. Now ukamaliza school umakhala graduate member ndikuti wamaliza maphunziro ako au kachenje daji now umapata register ngati graduate member
ngati upper level.
Now ukajira pa graduate member baja now you apply to practice. Now you become a licensed or a registered member. Now suma ukakhala student umakhala member wa SIM, you are a student member of SIM. Similarly, ukapanga graduate umakhala member wa SIM. Now when you want to start practicing ndikuti umapita kuma magulu atatu nda achulaje land economy, either land economist or estate agent or kapena quantity surveyor kapena land surveyor. This means kuti pamene uli student pamene graduate member sungagwire ntchito yovomerezeka. Anthu akuza kutuma ma students for example kuda kugwira ntchito koma those students alibe kuthekera kuti akuza kusaina report. Quantity surveyor akuza kumpasa student intern ampatile mabia okyozi koma kapanga mabia okyozi anakuti apange verify papagula zololola because we are doing this kuti ma student aja apuza because no alibe. Now for them to learn hands-on experience they have to be doing these things because for them to be registered they have to produce a diary which they have been running for 2 years under licensed practitioner. Now this cannot happen if these graduate members or these student members don't have the hands-on experience. Now they need to practice what needs to be done and how it is done. Now you can't do evaluation and decide it off if you are a student or if you are a graduate member. You only do evaluation, you only do the BOQs, you do your costings once you are a licensed practitioner. Sure.
Now, mukamba zoti simu ili ngati body imene mapanga regulate ma ethics amene creation ma professionals and so on.
Now nditakushosha kuti simu ima panga izizi kudzera mabody magulu atatu ama professional tatulaje kuli land economy body kuli quantity surveying and the architects body ma body awa atatu ndatula. So we have land economy which is a chapter. Under the chapter we have the board. Now we have the quantity surveyors chapter. Under the chapter we have the board. And again we have the land surveyors chapter, which under the chapter again there is a board. So there are 3 different boards that are regulating the practicing of these professionals through the mother body now.
Now, mara munomo anthu akumakwana ndi mavuto osiyana-siyana. Pali anthu ena mapezeka zoti tilekeze ngati kufuna nyumba, anthu andithandizika ya maagent kandani, mupeza iyayi viewing fee. Iyayi zotero zija. Zinthu zimene kutengera ndi kumalawi kunoko mmene zilili. I don't think kuti it's ethical. Inoyo ngati SIM, being the president of SIM, How do you look at situation imene yokuti amala kumana ndi zipinjo zosiyana-siyana zimenezo? Ndakupeleka chisanzo chimodzi chokha.
Okay, yeah. Ndinkani yovuta kwambiri. I know my predecessors have tried to work things out for the better. The unfortunate thing is industry yathu, much as we have said kuti SIM is regulated, yes. But we have a challenge whereby it's a very controversial issue as we're speaking now, because everybody can wake up today and call themselves an estate agent. Yeah. Okay, which is a challenge to the profession, and it's a thing that I've been grappling with for the past years. Yes. The challenge is the so-called estate agency, yes. And the association here now also. Come association here, sort of recognize this same. Why? These estate agents, some of them are registered with the registrar of companies. Now, the moment they register their companies with the registrar of companies, the perception is they are practitioners who are supposed to do what needs to be done on the real estate market. Yes. I've said they have their association, but our board, the Land Economy Board, which registered the practitioners, doesn't recognize them. But I should be quick to mention that Paliena kama control kwambie. Okay. Paliena, I mean I'm going to grab advantage because of how the situation is, how it would be tenant is. They charge the viewing fees, as I said. Yeah. But I know some estate agents who don't charge the viewing fees because by you going to see a house doesn't mean that you have a contract with this person. Yes. You only have a contract when you have seen the house and you are impressed. No, this house, indeed.
I'll get there.
Now, as the term implies, agent, it means you are standing in between the principal and the client. You are bringing these two different bodies together. You are bridging the gap that is between those two. Uyu alindi nyumba, uyu akufuna nyumba. Alindi nyumba, sababu za kuti puli uyu akufuna nyumba. Now you come in between to take this tenant to the landlord. Now, naturally what is supposed to happen is it's either tenant or would be tenant. I was an estate agent, ndikufuna nyumba. In this case, the principal is the tenant. Okay? Ndikuti agent amutenga tenant ambitisa kwa landlord. Now they can agree who should pay for this service. Okay? Who is responsible for paying this service will pay. There's the landlord, I mean in nyumba, kumasazo tutenda ambisa kuti I'm also agent. Achimwe chimwana ndifuna multiple tenant. Ndiye kuti agent uyu akasaka maintenance abisa kwa landlord. Okay? Iye nchila kana tala bine but the rest is supposed to be completed by the principal and the client, the will be tenant. That's where the work ends. Because assuming kuti you have gone to see a house and you are not impressed, why do you pay the viewing fees for? Okay. You can only in our profession there is no that term of so-called viewing fees. It's a term that has just been created because unakunja kuzuwa muenda 3 kilometers kwapeza nyumba because yomwina mas and that was supposed to be ineo amuntu andiendesa isabu musi yajonjo
more like
thank you mabira chiraji banye kusina ikonde ko maya ndikaleta kumana lijada enda muzwa limozi thank you munoti kuti should be a mandate kuti there should be a viewing fees. Of course it's a very controversial thing. Yeah. A thing which we have been trying to get away with, to get done with, but the challenge is we are dealing with the people who don't want to listen to what the law says. Yeah. You know, our law forbids anybody calling themselves a valuer or an estate agent without being licensed. I'm using the term licensed because for you to drive a car on the road of Malawi, you need to have a license. Yes. It means boma enough for kuti ine makaza kwenda sakali mu mansi.
That is illegal.
Ndizovomelezeka ndi boma. Yes. Similarly ineyo ndinovomelezeka ndi boma kuti koza kugwira ntchito ya property valuation or an estate agent because the government knows kuti Desmond Namangale ndinovomelezeka kupanga practice estate agency. Yes. Now as a matter then I would register the register of companies.
Yes.
Efforts have been made to register of companies. You know, much as the party in Nagamina are going to Toyota Mandiga, Kumabalina, I would take advantage of in the Kumapanga Jew and suspecting people. Okay.
So this is basically when I was the specification and it is a nyumba yoti.
I was going to meet my requirements for the very same issue of the viewing fees.
Yeah.
They're not going to buy but just because they know they'll charge you the viewing fees, then they'll take you there. Tesa ugenda chiro limozi unikirana ugambirana hoping kuti at some point izi zipita kwa biro. Currently the draft acts zimene zipita kwa parliament posa chedwa hapa. What we call Estate Agency Act.
Yes.
The alliance akupanga practice estate agency. Akwenda kukhala registered. Ndi body janda ina ija. Okay. Yeah. Now if this passes in parliament, I believe I know what there will be sanity in the real estate market. Yeah. Unlike of today whereby, as I've said, anybody can just call themselves an estate agent just because they have seen an opportunity there.
Yeah, the skills. Alright, so recently tunaona banatuga list ya maina tumenye ali registered professionals. Yes. Kutengera ndi market many demand kumaso kutengera ndi population yathu ya Malawi. Figure many even less than 100.
Yes.
How do you look at that figure? Igwira, I mean, what's happening really? Chifukwa kutengera ndi mwe demand kutengera population ya Malawi. Ndio chepa figure.
Okay, that is very true. Now kuti Muta akale licensed practitioner, yes. And I will practice under licensed practitioner again, yes. For 2 years. After these 2 years, they apply for registration. Yes. Which pakalapatika ko maeso o aisadi matanda tsikana kuti akale licensed and registered practitioners. Yes. Of course, it informeze kuti kwakukulu zakangati sizinatitebero because ndapusapo kumobasi for about 10 years. Yes. Before I moved to Net Frank. Yes. In these 10 years, I have produced my students ambili kwa mbili. Yes. I mean ambili mayo sanakale registered. It's a thing that kwa nyemba ndimfuzisi. Timona ngalimina chulinga jatu sije kwa nisino. Koma ndinene panokwenda kuti plans are underway kuti my quantity surveyors in the next 1 week akakulemba maiswao for registration. Yes. Similarly my land economist akaswa kulemba maiswao for registration. Yes. The very same thing is happening to land survey kuti akaswa kulemba maiswao for registration. Yes, my numbers are not cheaper compared to our national population. Yes. And we are trying as much as we can kuti tikimese my numbers ama licensed practitioners. At the same time, sakali backlog yambili uko. Because tila makandi maiso isande every year. Teacher the backlog mini ili kumbe kwa 20 maisho za jama ili request register wakambaje. Akoza kuti because kuti my graduates atu awawa akatenga those kind of roles in the built environment and the sanity believe me or play. Ndi isawa mandate and the independent chimati chingwa stress and tikachi kanizira kuti mina tiesere kuchita kobwino. Ku Tanzania they have over 600 practitioners, 600 followers. That's a big number, and I think we can learn 1 or 2 things. So we are heading towards there, and I hope that we'll do it.
Tanzania. Evaluation. Because of the Malawi mbili ya kutika kwa mbili. Ilimkona kuti ndi mmene devaluation yamene yabwerera. Impact yake kale yotani pa property ya commercial komanso residential. Chifukwa ena bakerudandola balandiruda bakutumiza kale ma notice chani zotero zicha. You as a professional, what do you think about this whole situation? We are going to see more.
Yes, correct.
This is just the beginning. How do you look at the whole situation?
Well, the kind of water, at the same time, the kind of many sitting we can't run out from talking about it.
Yes.
Built environment, real estate, imakala participa national economy. Okay, we have our own real estate economy, yes, but this is many chuma cha ziko chikuendera. Na kumbali ya Zumangamanga ikala heavily affected because panapa investment of 20,000.
26,000 actually.
You see, now for somebody to develop, now this is from the developer's point of view.
Yes.
Zikazi to go for that because materials under the machine to command of Malawi, city of Malawi. Now for us to import it, Sika import more to the price much cheaper. Okay. Now on the development side, it's what city is a pure bambi. And at the same time, they would and once I'm now go on Kanya Zumangamanga about the effect. They would follow my manager. They would so going to get and see besides the very close agree. They would have been Ojai of Tiga. Okay, follow my manager. I don't have many amateurs of Nyumba. I mean, I just of Tiga. Why the evaluation will affect the building projects? They would the whole supply chain will be affected, and all those dependents that are depending on this foreman who was building somewhere to earn a living, they will be affected. Now, on the real estate side, we can create a blessing disguise because in terms of the real estate hedge against inflation. Okay. Then I have, as you have said, my landlords are going to increase my rentals. That's what happens with the real estate. Okay. In the Gadimukra arrangement, we come January, I don't know why? Because now I cover this gap that's been created because of the devaluation. So the existing real estate in the medium long term, landlords will have to consider of revising the rentals. Now we don't just revise the rentals just because there is devaluation. Because how most salary is just because you take devaluation, don't expect to devaluation 44%. And that's mandate is 44 watch per 100 million euros. They see clear. Some of them are police. Review mostly annually. Okay? In that case, review increase my rentals because of these reasons.
Meaning that the lease protects.
Correct.
Both parties.
Lease protected both parties, either the landlord or the tenant. That is easy or landlord tenant as a Parangasili to work a deal on the end. So seriously so
it's about what advice to that many how collaborate and living with
people have to learn to have at least somewhere to write. This is rent is period after 3 months or 2 months or 6 months. In the rent is going to review after this period of time. Mostly, as I've said, in my color pajani. Commercial properties. Review after 3 years or 5 years. It depends on the agreement that you have made with your landlord or your tenant.
Okay. What is your vision as a president for SIM?
Okay. Vision yanga ndi kupanga professional tagamaja tena kuti timagwira ntchito under one umbrella body koma tili ndi ubangiro siyana siyana. Ubangiro siyana siyana omwe timanga sipanga zinthu zathu kind of mosiyana. So my vision is to bring all these professionals under one roof and move with the same focus and vision. At the same time, tufuna kuti ma students kwada ndaulaje graduate members mad ndaula kuti some going register going register as many as we can. At the same time, tufuna dziko la Malawi ziwe kuti kuli SIM. Under SIM to practitioners land surveying, land economy, and a quantity surveying. Kukakhala ntchito azipanga engage anthu awawa. At the same time, my contractors, these are now, akumanga nyumba, miseu, ma shop, what, masaje mjama funika land surveyors, even my quantity surveyors. Because the land economist has a better job when the whole project. Now, my contractors are even my consultants. They cannot go down and manchito, and the man that I didn't do that. I know what it has now, but even at least my post, what it is a dollar. Koma amati kulumba zinthu kulona patali ngati tingakamile kumalemba ntchito anthu amene tifuna kuti tapase ndalama zochepa alibe ukadalo, something big will happen zaunoka the whole project. At the same time masketch tapase masurveyors amene ali ndi ukadalo opanga masketch. Just because in the school, not present introduction to GIS doesn't make me a land surveyor. Or introduction, I learned introduction to land surveying doesn't make me a land surveyor. Simply just because somebody learned introduction to quantity surveying doesn't make them a quantity surveyor. Practitioner alias, professional alias, alindi mbali yake mu industry matu. So alias atuzile kutenga gawo lake lomwenerera paka kuweka ntchito. Just because palintaje hapa napuzila about this ndikuzizira. No. Tieni tarekele aina amaze okira ntchito yo. I agree. The rest of the students are very nice. You don't just wake up and call yourself a teacher. You should go under a training and somebody should call you a teacher because you have the qualifications of being a teacher. Tiasili ma practitioners ameni anafuzira ukadalo kuti agwire ntchito. If anything mina atizika kugwira ntchito kwa iwo kuti tisakale patsogolo popanga zinthu zimene zoza kuti tilibe ukadalo wake ndikuti industry isokonekera. AFIA, Financial Intelligence Authority. About bank engage. The challenges, the challenges are bank handle my transactions so they have been training them, which is okay. They have been engaging fee as well, but I mean I'm engaging my conference around. What to sit my bank recognize. So we are working hand in hand. But if anything, I could take care of these estate agents should undergo a training. They should have the qualifications. We want to make grandchildren as a grandchild and design mawa. The results are as a candy put some in and take it out. As I've said, for somebody to be called a professional, a practitioner, I want to design a reason. Both the papers, academically, as well as the experience. So these ones will have the experience part, my qualifications of Caribbean. This means that estate agent of now, can you imagine estate agency under SIM, of which is not the case.
With the current trends, do you think you will meet all the expectations that you have? I am optimistic because I'm not alone. We have a team of these 3 different practitioners that I've mentioned. Very, very, very intelligent men and women, very focused men and women, and go-getters. So I'm hopeful that Zambia is one is. Okay, interview Malize Motel. Tuna interview one of the media houses. And the Muta club mau uti aboma. Office na aboma kusambira kuliloka. So bulata uno akupita kulilo.
Yes.
So para trainers weza sana zinadile kulilo. Mwina mekaniza zoti kapena mwenye kutumika. Kuti mwina more like criticizing the government. Kuti kapena kumandela hake and so on. You know, people can talk. You know, can you clarify? I want you to make a clarification. What did you really mean when you said there's jazo implication yake mnano also na nditu ni implication yake kuti basically maybe also za mwina business mbali na and so on kweni tapanga clarify mawa statement imene jayo mwana kozaje.
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Evaluation of the SIM patron wake the minister walas. Okay, by this time around, Deputy Honorable Deus Gumba is the patron of the Surveyors Institute of Malawi.
By default, I'm a county patron.
Yes, by default, I'm a county patron who are professional body art.
Yes.
Now, I can't speak against the government because we say, so I am part of the government.
Yes.
Now, my point was meant to address the issue which is currently happening. Of course, it's a policy. But when a policy is impinging on something, it's better to review it. So my point wasn't criticizing the government per se, because as I've said, I am part of the government. The patron of SIM is the minister himself, who is a big person in the government. Now, what I was trying to say was, in say okay. Mukasamuka nyumba mene mutakaisongezera tena ntwina. It means the landlord business ya soko nyingine. Okay. Now we are talking of now big real estate market in Blantyre city. We have commercial properties in the CBT, some outside the CBT.
Yes.
Many mabangi balenti the department ina aboma. At the same time atumena kuchito maofisa wao wanga balenti magwala.
Yes.
Okay. Now when we take those departments position sabu Blantyre to create vacancy. Okay. Now it means the vacancy rate ikala ya mbili kaya ku mbili. Now real estate market many wabangira perform vacancy ikajuruka. Demand ikala yochepa. It means mitengo ya nyumba maofisi aja imachepa. Okay. Because atama kadi wider choice kuta nyumba kunataka kutimaduka hiyo soko mamudi wa watu. Hiyo banga banje ifende 50. Hii banje afila ndoda maya. Mene zilimo ine drawing 40 atandi choice ya ikulu. Okay. Vacancy ya juga kwa mbili. Now, pamene sisi kuchitika sikuti ndi okawa kwa many malando zamina akuluza. Even the government itself is losing. Because as I said, ngati ukhala mu nyumba or kupanga rent office. Mapeka kunachete kuboma. Okay. In terms of VAT.
Yeah.
Now in this case, it means the government is losing that VAT. Okay. You find that cumulatively my implications are akala dire to the economy, national economy now. Yes. Because these people that are paying the VAT are contributing to the national economy. Now this contribution, if it is removed, it means account number one kuja ndio sisi zikaloa. Now I find that cumulatively my implications are boma likuruza pambili than what was meant to be addressed. There could be good reasons why that is being implemented, but from the real estate point of view, if it was phased, maybe. Okay. Mina kuchua certificate mozi kuibidisa. Ini mina kuzabesa chintu china kuna kuti chipange cover this gap that has been created. Sajite kumveka muntima mukuti department yangu tiachoka. Indizeja kuona kuti maoffice mu CBT muja ali vacated. Nyumba makwalamo anthu asamuka just because things are being moved to the capital city. By nature of being in the capital city, already indeed advantage because my personal even also this means demand for real estate space in Longwe is very high, like it is in Blantyre. As I said, we are coming from the COVID era, whereby my commercial properties are not affected because and some are why? Because some are and there was no way they could be paying for the space that they're not using. Yeah. So as we are trying to recover from the COVID period, and this comes, of course it's a thing that can be reconsidered. Kuma ngani byakocha bekuti ngabe kungateke mina banji zitazimisa olomuna kuzipanga staka kuti ma impacts ake asa carry dire to the economy. Because it's not just about the Blantyre economy, but as I said, cumulatively, it is affecting the national economy.
So in other words, campaigning and ability to come harmful would Your point was at least relief.
Yes, very true. We are looking at if there was a relief. Because Palima project, I mean, woman implemented Kuchikwawa, Palima project, my impact sack with the real estate market in Blanta, I think I get Hanguti, I am a born here. Okay? So, whilst we know that there are these projects, Sikuti impact sack, I am a born here and this is happening today. Indeed, these consequences will be felt today. These implications will be felt today. I thought it was good. It would have been good, I should say, if we, as I'm saying, if we could have if we could have delayed this process. Okay. Because the real estate industry, employ and to the economy. Okay. So it's a thing that we can discuss, but from the professional point of view, it would have been better if this process was delayed. Then we can implement this one.
Mr. Namangale, it's been a pleasure having you in this program.
Thank you very much for having me. Thanks a lot.
This marks the end of our program today. And lero tinali ndi Desmond Namangale amene ndi president wa SIM. Prince Muta, until we meet next time. Goodbye.